The nightmares are always the same. I'm pleading with her, reaching out to her, grabbing at her hands, and physically trying to hold her back from what she is about to do. All the things that I wish I had done, and would have done, had I known that my best friend was about to take her life that night. I talked to her on the evening of her death. She was upset about something, and I tried to comfort her down the phone line from kilometres away. I was in a new mother fog with a 5-week-old baby. My daughter was crying. "I'll call you later tonight," I said, "or tomorrow," thinking about how long it might take to get the baby off to bed. We said goodbye, and my friend's voice cracked a little. Then the baby cried some more, and the phone call was over. I didn't call my friend back that night, nor would I ever speak to her again. Her mother told me the next day that she had died by suicide that night after calling her friends to say goodbye. Had I known the purpose of her call, I would have been on the next flight out to see her, would have pleaded with her, reached out to her, grabbed her and held on to her. All the things I do in my nightmares now. Too late. It's over 2 years now since that last conversation. I have a beautiful 2-year-old daughter who will never know her mum's best friend. The uneasy peace I have made with the night of my friend's death is periodically shattered by nightmares, by a sudden thought of her, the memory of her voice, a conversation with her mum, or a glance into the endless depths of sadness in her father's eyes. Every media report of suicide brings a new rush of helplessness, as though somehow my friend's death should have been the last. Because how could such a needless loss happen again and again? I think of the many others who have walked and will walk this path of loss. I feel my breath catch in my throat and I have to sit down. I breathe in the suffering of the bereaved and I breathe out compassion and love. And I remember the friend who slipped from my grasp.